Eskow. And of course, for the past week, all everybody has been talking about is the election, and that's understandable. We're going to be talking this week about the election, but also about some of the deeper issues we need to address in this country. So I hope you'll stick around. And about that election, 538 had a headline, and the headline was, "Election night defied a single takeaway," which, not to be a wise guy about it, is a single takeaway, but I generally agree with it, which is why I'm deeply critical of efforts to make these election results fit whatever the agenda of some special interest group is. I'm thinking, for example, of the Wall Street-funded centrist group known as Third Way that tried to insist that election results showed that their Wall Street-friendly way is the way forward for the Democratic Party. It's not that simple. It's very complicated, and we will be talking about that a lot, not only tonight, but in the weeks and months to come. But you know who I think should not be running the Democratic Party right now? I would say former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg is at the top of the list. And I want to play, we have two clips. I only want to play the second one, I think. But I do want to play a clip from an ad that Michael Bloomberg ran just prior to the election. So let's play that second clip if we can, please.
Sadly, our greatest threats today can be found from within our borders, from a government that is constantly on the verge of shutting down over partisan bickering, that is accumulating record debt, and failing to address our most urgent problems. I've never been a particularly partisan person. I've supported candidates from both sides. But at this moment, we must send a signal to Republicans in Washington that they have failed to lead, failed to find solutions, and failed to bring us together. That's why I'm voting Democratic. America is the greatest nation on earth, and for all our sakes, we must start becoming the United States of America once again. Thank you.
Independence USA PAC is responsible for the content of this.
I'm glad that he put in a visual there of smokestacks to show that we have to protect the environment. That's very nice. But the fact is, what he calls partisan bickering, government hasn't shut down because Democrats are fighting for what they believe in or the left is fighting for what they believe in. We should fight for what we believe in. Government has shut down because the Republicans will stop at nothing to get their way. And it's true that he's been, as he says in the beginning of this clip, which we didn't play, both a Democrat and a Republican, but I wouldn't brag about that if I were Michael Bloomberg, nor would I say that the debt is the issue that we should be focusing on as a people. The national debt has very little effect on everybody. Nobody votes based on the national debt. And the fact is that austerity economics, which is what focuses on the national debt, according to at least one study, has resulted in the loss of 120,000 lives in Great Britain. Who knows how many lives have been lost in this country? So this is not the angle we need. This is the old elitist, centrist politics of the past. I really hope the Democrats don't go this route. I really hope they don't go the Third Way route. I don't think they'll pick Michael Bloomberg as their nominee because he's, as you can see from that clip, not an exciting politician, but you never know. The fact is, under Michael Bloomberg, poverty was terrible in New York City. We've got to address poverty in this country. We've got to, and we won't fix climate change without addressing the kind of economic forces that, frankly, gave rise to billionaires like Michael Bloomberg. So my word to the Democratic Party is this: go back to your working class roots and then some, and we will have a party that can win.